With a new settlement established, the first priority was locating a reliable food source. The simplest source was gathering from nature.
Queta, Cadriende.
Yaru. Yeah. Anrad. Gadriende.
Hestes. Eta.
Undiete.
With a healthy supply of food, the village could start to grow. To do so, it would need more hands to share the work.
Abendende. Meta. Yeah. Quetta. Gongende. Huh? Quetta. Gadriende.
Huh? Queta.
The new workforce could now turn to the growing village's needs. First, they would build a mill near their food source, so villagers could drop off gathered berries more easily.
Yeah.
Huh? Work hard?
Abendende.
Yeah. Work and day.
Huh? Workende. Here worked.
Next, the growing village would need wood to build with.
Huh? Would do. Yeah. Huende. Yaru. Yasamiende.
Yeah. Yesamiende.
The growing community now had a steady supply of lumber. To make wood collection easier, villagers could erect a lumber camp near the forest.
Stealer. Work and day.
Thanks to the camp, villagers no longer needed to travel as far to drop off lumber. The village now required additional houses to support its growing population.
Abendende. Work Kende. Work on. Work Kende.
With additional housing in place, even more villagers could join the workforce. But a populous village would soon exhaust the natural food sources. To grow, the community needed dedicated farms.
Work on. Work Kende. Work Kende. Yeah, they off the lander.
Woodsmen and farmers now kept the village well supplied. Further growth required knowing the countryside and finding more resources. For that, communities employed scouts. Able to move quickly and see great distances, scouts were key to discovering new resources. The most important thing for a scout to locate was a ready source of gold.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Whoa, do.
The wearer?
Yeah.
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 Huh?
Quenta. Juende.
Yaru, asti rende. Yeah. Yeah, rende. Kutlich. Kande. Yeah. Ridende. Yes, sir. Ridende. Yes, sir. Kuthlich. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Hessa ridende. Yeah, herende. Yes, sir. Asteriende. Yeah, yeah. Yes, sir. Ridende. Astirende. Yeah, yeah. Yes.
To prevent having to haul ore large distances, expanding communities would establish a mining camp near the source of gold.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Working day.
Fore guarda. Gande. Yes, sir. Asteriende. Yeherende. Ridende.
Huh? Cheerless abidende. Asteras, cheerless.
A well-placed camp ensured efficient gold mining.
Cheerless, Scott. Yes, samiende. Cheerless. Fair up. Off the Delta.
With a good supply of gold, the village was becoming a large town. The signpost of this growth would be the construction of a large landmark.
Huh? Quetta? Yeah, yeah. Yaru. Hestes.
Wait,
Were Kendi.
Yaru. Huh? Where can they?
Yaru. Very you worth
And you work it.
With the landmark in place, the once sleepy village announced itself as a thriving feudal township. The townsfolk had been driven from their homes before, however. This time, they would defend themselves.
Yes, sir.
The first step would be constructing a barracks for infantry.
Yes, sir. West to Hala.
Yes, sir. Where's the holler?
And your worker. Each your worker.
Your way, you holler.
Shall. Fair done. Here at Upper.
Once it had a barracks, the town could establish a standing force of soldiers. Simple infantrymen armed with spears were a common choice for these militias.
Cheerless here. Yeah, stealth endy. Aknawa.
Yardway. Yes, sir. Garwiga.
Third man. Third man.
Garwiga. Garwi kumat on.
Ja.
Yes, sir. Spere asterende. Fremet Gatswille. Yes, sir. Garwiga. Garu up mid May. Third man. Hurra!
The town now had a militia and could look to reclaim the lands lost to invasion. The invaders had blocked the road north with a stout palisade. Although spears were of little use against these walls, the militia could burn down the obstacle with torches.
Yerwa Garu Farath. Garwigan forth.
Forward the Huda. Each will read. Voljende hesa. Farende nu. Ridende ut. Ga upp. Each will read.
With the road open, the militia could now reclaim their lands in the north.
Each will. Don't do that.
First, the spearmen had to deal with a lone sentry.
Yerwath gar Astirath Garwigan. Trimet Garu. Undestrelum! Garu! Fara! Mid-May. Garwigan Garu? Fara. Garu upp. Trimet Garu. Kommet on!
Advancing aggressively, the militia eliminated the enemy sentry. The invaders had a small cavalry camp guarding the road, but the militia was ready to attack.
Garu upp. Read nu. Mid-May!
Spears were highly effective against cavalry, allowing the militia to win the day. All that remained was to destroy the invaders' stables.
Ridere Yaru. Each will read. Ridende ut.
The invaders' cavalry post was destroyed, but other enemy positions awaited further up the road. Hostile archers defended the next camp, which would put spearmen at a disadvantage. The township needed cavalry of its own to deal with this, and so would need to build stables. To deploy that cavalry quickly, the town needed to build their stables near the front lines. Fortunately, friendly villagers came out of hiding and joined the effort.
Garwigan, Asepa. E1!
What? You went day off! Zona!
Garu Upa! Rema Garu!
And your worker? Each a worker!
Yirwa, each willen!
Ishara!
Ye Garwigan, Forka, Iras!
Very new. That should have
When they knew. Yeah, each a willa. That should have been. And your worker? Each timber things. Each
Rema Garu!
With stables in place, the town could field horsemen of its own.
Und Bundestrelum! Garu Upa, yes, eh?
Veiled May.
Unter Trotu!
Ayored Yar. Yaru. Ayored Yaru. Yeah. Hesta. Yaru.
You're to work.
Ayored Yar.
Very new.
Vin Hesta.
Yeah, it's a whale.
Yaru to work. What, sir?
Each you say, yes, sir.
Heading off. Gongende at Akerham.
And you work it.
And your worker? Each timber thales.
What's their faith, eh?
Igay on your celly. Bearing your words out.
The town now had a rapid light cavalry, skilled at harassing slower targets, such as archers.
Veiled May. Yedita Rupa. Readeth Aeradus. Ritanu. Each Apolye. Aeoridas. Hellsborough. Aeoridas. Verath. Ritanu.
The cavalry eliminated the enemy archers, and moved on to destroying the archery range itself. The invaders' archers and their camp were destroyed. A final enemy emplacement remained, one fortified with palisades and defended by spearmen. To deal with this target, the town would need longbowmen. First, they needed to build archery ranges in the area regained from the invaders. Once more, friendly villagers arrived to help.
I'm your worker. Each timbre theos! Veradon.
Sterf, je sadly a thumper. Je dit it over! Read a hell in us!
Each bouquet that.
With several archery ranges in place, the town could add longbowmen to its forces.
Strela fuse. Verdeth me.
A strong force of archers could eliminate enemy spearmen at a distance, so long as they took the proper position.
Yeah, we have. Heragongath on way.
Poised on a cliff top, the longbowman would be protected from an infantry charge. The last of the invaders fell to the resurgent homegrown population. Now that their lands were free of enemies, the town could take the next step in its growth and become a powerful medieval city. Here, too, the erection of a great landmark would be the signpost of this growth.
Yaru to work. Churlas, Thurfende Heston. Each
What's their faith, eh? Each a worker. Yes, sir? Where's the holler?
what Thurfaithe? Yes, sir. West through Hala. Workende on Efterham. Yes, sir. West through Hala.
Estes commande.
He shall. Faradom. Yes, sir. West through Hala.
Earth upper.
See they.
Workende on Akerham.
And your worker. What Thurfaithe? What Thurfaithe? Aor cylinder.
And you worker. Con game day a taker.
Each brewcade that. Yes, sir. West through Hala.
What's their faith, eh? Estes commande. Yes, sir. Where's the holler?
Yaru to work. And your worker. Yes, sir. West through Hala. And your worker. Gadriende Wudu.
And you worker.
What Thurfaithe? And your worker. What Thurfaithe?
What's their faith, eh? Yaru to work.
Hestes Commende.
Fetchende wudu and you worker. What's their faith, eh?
Yaru to work.
Each timber things. What's their faith, eh?
Yes, sir. West through Hull.
Chiaro to work.
Yes, sir. West through Hull. On your worker. Heading off. On your work, Ferende new. Eat your willer, Hugh would do. That's Shule Bayo Timbran.
Where a few lowly refugees had founded a small village, now rose a mighty city. From there would grow an empire. Some events leave a deep mark on history, but none on the land. This is the site of the Battle of Hastings. After almost 1,000 years, no traces of the bloody conflict can be seen. But here, the fate of England turned. It's where a king was killed, and his victor claimed the throne. October 14th, 1066. We know what happened here on this day, thanks to this. The Bayer Tapestry. A carefully preserved, illustrated record of events. It shows the main players. Harold, the newly crowned Anglo-Saxon King of England, and his challenger, William, Duke of Normandy. William claimed the previous king had promised him the crown. So, he assembled an army and prepared to sail to England to fight King Harold for the throne. But a storm thwarted his plans. Meanwhile, Harold discovered that a Viking invasion had landed in the north. Another threat to his crown. So he raced to fight them. In France, William waited for the right conditions to sail across the Channel to England. The weather cleared. He seized his chance. 250 miles north, Harold had defeated the Vikings. Now, hearing of William's arrival, his army sped south. At 9 o'clock in the morning, on this hill, William's Norman army were ready to do battle with Harold's Anglo-Saxon men. The stage was set, and up for grabs, England itself. On October 14th, 1066, William of Normandy stood ready for battle at the base of a hill. The high ground belonged to King Harold of England and his Anglo-Saxon army. Here, on this hilltop, the fate of England would be decided.
L'heure est de besoigner. Je cours.
William's Norman army made the first charge, launching a direct assault on the shield wall. Though William's army fought fiercely against the shield wall, it would not yield. As one man fell, another took his place. Overlapping shields in tight formation made for a near impenetrable barrier. Realizing his army could not break the shield wall, William called for a retreat. He aimed to lure the Anglo-Saxons into a false sense of victory, causing them to break formation. William's feigned retreat was working. The Anglo-Saxon army broke their shield wall formation, leaving gaps for William to make a move. With Harold's men no longer in shield wall formation, William could pick them off as they charged. The Anglo-Saxons had deployed rows of spearmen to push back the invaders. But William had an answer. His sharp-eyed archers. More Norman men-at-arms reinforced William's army. Anglo-Saxon archers joined the fray, and the Normans' deadly cavalry ready to charge. But first, William's forces had to eliminate the enemy spearmen, whose sturdy polearms could easily bring down a horse. With the threat of spearmen cleared from the field, William's cavalry was free to charge at the Anglo-Saxon archers.
Compagnons, reste volontiers.
The Anglo-Saxon army was in disarray. Their shield wall had been neutralized, and their numbers were dwindling. Now the only thing standing between William and victory was King Harold himself. The last of Harold's men encircled their king, prepared to lay down their lives to save his.
Udite să vien și tu. Je puis vos sourires.
The Anglo-Saxon King Harold had fallen. In the confusion, some loyal soldiers fought to the death, while others scattered in panic. Leaderless and defeated, the last of the Anglo-Saxon army fled for their lives. The Normans celebrated victory over the English king, but William's quest to rule England was just beginning. At the Battle of Hastings, the death of one man changed the course of history. The Anglo-Saxon King Harold was killed here, on England's south coast. His army defeated by William of Normandy. Anglo-Saxon rule was over forever. At Westminster Abbey on Christmas Day 1066, William was crowned the first Norman King of England. Now he had to secure power across the country. He began by stamping his mark on the landscape, building cathedrals and castles at strategic locations. Nothing like them had been seen in England before. They reminded the Anglo-Saxon population exactly who was in charge. But not all were content with living under Norman rule. Anglo-Saxon revolts broke out across the country. King William acted quickly to crush these rebellions. But there was one region where dissent was spiraling out of control: the north of England. In 1069, a group of lords from Northumbria formed an alliance with Viking invaders. Together, they approached Norman-held York, a large city with an important cathedral, still protected by ancient Roman walls. But the walls couldn't save York. The city and the castle fell to the rebels. William's new kingdom was under threat. He had to get the city back under Norman control.
Be me Hunter alone!
William had no choice but to order his men north. But as the Norman forces set off on their long march towards York, how much resistance from the rebels would they encounter?